Hello, good evening, welcome to the home of the Ghost Owl. A little bit late start today because of work, and yesterday we couldn't stream even though we wanted to because technical issues. So everything is resolved and we're now back on board. We're going to be playing PoE 2 again today. We are obviously waiting for the patch to come out on Once Human. We're waiting, and also for my season to finish so that I can then switch. And I was thinking about leaving the season early, but I'm not. I'm going to stay to the end. I'm going to pick up my Asterism crates, and then, to be honest, I don't mind joining a new the Blood Moon Vision Wheel stuff a couple of days late, because hopefully there may be some patches for the inevitable fixes. New PoE 2 patch also due out as well. And a new patch has also dropped for World of Tanks. So we may do some of that because we have to get through the new Battle Pass as well. So there'll be some Battle Pass grinding as well with that. So, but today we're going to be playing PoE 2. Now, last time we got the Mercenary to complete Count Geonor, so he's in completed Act 2. We got the Witch to complete Act 2. The Ranger had already done it. And we did the Sorceress, and I really struggled with Count Geonor. So I actually, offline, have made a new Sorceress. We haven't got to Count Geonor yet, and I've kind of restarted it, and I'm basically going down a full Lightning build. So going down Arc, Spark, the Lightning Orb, with the Flame Wall and Raging Spirits, of course, but that's currently what we're looking at is an Arc build, and so far I've got to the Mana Ramparts. Is it easier? Well, I've only just got Arc, but yeah, still it's okay, but I'm still struggling when I get completely swamped by mobs, right? So, and that, of course, that was the bit in the Count Geonor fight I was struggling with, when I get completely swamped with mobs. I'm hoping that now that I've got access to Arc, that will improve. But we're not going to be playing that today. I did say I was going to do a warrior and a monk, so we're going to try out a warrior. Now, caveats to the warrior is I'm playing games for fun. I'm trying out the warrior to try out the warrior. I will also try out the monk. But melee is not my comfort zone, right? I am very much a ranged DPS player. It's probably why I enjoy the ranger and the mercenary so much. So, we're going to try a warrior. If we're really not enjoying it, or we're just finding it too difficult because we suck at melee, then I'm not going to keep pushing it, right? You can say, okay, play more, get good, all that type of stuff. That's fine, but if I'm not enjoying that style of play, I'm not going to continue. But I think it's important, as someone that's new to PoE overall, new to PoE 2, we at least try it out and see how we go. The focus we'll be going for is two-handed mace, and going down that sort of bone shatter style of play. So we're going to see where it gets us. I am following a bit of a guide just to give me a little bit of help, because I am aware that a lot of people say warrior's hard. So let's give it a go. So which one's the worst? The warrior, right? There we go.
Foundling! It is a pity to see you like this. You arrived on our shores all whipped and broken.
Here we go. Are we ready for this? I'm not sure. I am not freaking sure.
Have to keep moving.
Okay.
You're the first ones. You're alive. I'm glad to see another living soul. The miller. Now, I would appreciate it if you could.
A club.
Clearfell.
Wow.
Find the miller.
Clearfell could be in danger. I'd best hurry.
Okay. Here we go. rude. Not a lot of reach with this thing. Now we got a shield, okay. See how this works. See, already, I mean, I'm so far out my comfort zone right now, it is not even funny. Not even funny.
Now this might be just what I need.
Okay.
What power!
Okay. Just check something, right? So ooh, okay, so it's got an interesting
Hammer and anvil!
See, I already take so much more damage than I would normally in this. You get caught by like crazy little bits of terrain like that as well. Like the range, it just feels weird.
Tempered by victory.
At least we got a skill point, right? And where are we going? Melee damage and armor. I think I'm going down the melee damage path. Yeah, we are. Okay. Right. Which kind of makes sense. Health regen is definitely going to be a key one, right? That's definitely going to be key. Dealing with range mobs is going to be interesting. I know we got the shield, but we're not planning on playing with the shield. So that's definitely going to be interesting. Not bad for the AoE, that. Okay. Our attack speed feels a little slow. Ooh, straw sandals. Awesome. Just what I'm looking for. We've got some energy shield. I'm sure that will. I'm sure, like, I'm thinking, like, fighting in, like, Ogden Manor and places like that where we know we're going to be having all that shit on the floor and you're going to be in melee range, that's going to be a real pain. That's going to be a real pain. Right, so let's... Definitely going to need to work on that rolling slam as well, like how we're going to tie that in to yeah, this is going to be interesting, right?
Brannock, is that you? Stay back! Don't do this!
Ow.
Hammer and anvil!
Those charges are a pain. Oh. I'm trying to avoid the shield because I know I'm going for like a double-handed mace. So I'm trying to tie in my rolling slam to get the best of it. Ow. Okay. First boss is down.
I'm sorry, Brannock. It was me, or you.
First boss is down. We got some gear. Okay. Well, we beat the tutorial boss. We beat the tutorial boss.
Father!
Where have you been? It's a good we could sorely. There's a beast, a particular dark out. Now, if you could jump. Anything take your fancy? If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
The Count.
Welcomed. I know you. I fear that our land. Bye.
We will survive this.
Right, so what do I
swear it.
want? I want Bone Shatter. I think I want Bone Shatter here because I'm not planning on using a shield, right? So, what have we got in the stash? So I can use that to start with. We can get rid of those. Okay. It's going to keep the shield. Right, rings, physical damage, and accuracy. Alright, well, it is what it is. So let's get the physical damage that we've got. And then we've got mana and evasion and dexterity. And we've got a belt here as well. Actually, we've got that belt. So I think I'm going to take that belt. It's got plus 12 to armor. Neck. I think that's the only neck I can use. Yeah, that's the only neck I can use, so let's take that. Charm, I can't use any of those yet. So I think that's pretty much all the gear I can take for now. I'm not going to bother socketing this quite yet. Okay. Right, so skills panel. Bone Shatter. +2 to melee strike range. While dual wielding, both weapons hit with 30% less damage. Cannot cause stun build up. Shock wave. Attack damage 250%. 0 to 20% more attack speed. Okay. So we need to use Mace Strike and then use Bone Shatter for huge AoE explosion. So have I got to use Bone Shatter when the enemy's stunned? Is that what it is? Attacks enemies with a melee strike. The strike will cause heavy stun on enemies that are primed for stun. What does it mean, primed for stun? Let's have a look at that. Normal enemies are primed for stun when they have at least 40% heavy stun build-up. Magic enemies are instead primed at 60%, rare at 70%, unique at 80%. So I need to do it. So I need to have at least 40% stun to do that. Okay. Off we go. Off we go.
Shadow! Oh!
Okay. Okay. Trying to be careful. I don't want to pull too many mobs, but of course you have to get close to hit them, so I don't have anything at range right now to that rolling slam seems to be a good way of going into packs like that at the moment. Right, we've got the waypoint, we've got the mud burrow. Like, if you can get the timing on that.
Forged by flame.
Good, we've leveled. So we can take, I think I'm going for this one. Grellwood. That's not click checkpoint. We do have a woodsman's locker though.
Dodge this!
The Grey Mouse are on board. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Sorry we didn't get on yesterday. Unfortunately, we had technical issues. But they're all resolved now. And now we're trying out a warrior. And, yeah, we're really out of our comfort zone right now. This is... Melee combat is not my thing.
My satchel is full.
Melee combat is not my thing at all. So it's gonna be interesting. And everybody says that the warrior is not easy as well, so...
Sorry, I've collected these over time. Another for my collection.
And we're going
Thank
with a
you.
two-handed mace. But we should have a bunch of stuff stashed. It's just getting the level to use a lot of it. Which we still don't have a level to use any of that. How's the equipment? I think we've got a lot of equipment for the warrior. You can see here we've got like another two-handed mace there, which looks pretty nice. That's level 11. You know, we've got plenty of like armor pieces. A lot of it though, like that's level 8, level 4. So not too long we can pick that up. So we've got. I mean, I don't really want the one-handed maces and stuff, but we've got, I think, some reasonable pieces of gear. Like level 11, level 10. So there's definitely some interesting stuff here. It's more a case of getting the levels to use it, though. We're just not quite there yet. But I think once we hit, like, you know, level 4 and beyond, we're going to start unlocking some of that we can now start to use in the stockpile. So, we got uncut skill now. Okay, so the net, and I am following a bit of a guide for this one. So earthquake.
Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows enemies. After a few seconds, the ground explodes with an aftershock, dealing a large amount of damage.
Okay. Use earthquake for anything that survives bone shatter. Drop earthquake on bosses after you stun them. Okay. At the moment I'm finding rolling slam is good for packs like this. It's just, you've really got to be good with the timing on it. No sword and board? No. Well, there's no swords in the game yet. So swords are one of the things that they haven't added to the game yet. They are absolutely coming. But the only weapon you can choose from is a one-handed mace and a shield, or just a two-handed mace. So those Death Knight boards. I mean, the shields look cool, but it not only is melee combat not really my style. If I'm gonna do melee, I want to be like massive damage melee, like, you know, dodge, 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 wait for the right time. And I don't want to be, but I want to be mobile. So I want to be mobile, moving around, wait for the time, get behind the boss, hit him, rather than be trying to block with a shield, be a lot less mobile. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Dual wielding too. You can, I think, later on in the game, I think there's actually a way to do that. So I think there's a skill path to do that. I mean, the good thing is that the two-hander does have like a wider swing area, so you can hit multiple mobs. Sorry, I've actually hurt my back today, so I've pulled a muscle in my lower back, so I'm a bit fidgety. Right. So we're going to see, like I say, once we start picking up some gear and stuff, we're going to see where we end up. I think, yes, we've done. So we're now on a boss straight away. So Let's see how this fight goes. It's going to be interesting. So I'm trying to build up stun. At 80%, I then use Bone Shatter. And once the boss then is stunned, I then use Earthquake. That's the plan. And then I use Rolling Slam on the ads. That's the plan. Good talk. Let's see how we get on.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Already? Not liking it. Okay. Good talk. Holy shit. Ah! They cancel out my... Right, so they do the ads can cancel my slam. Okay, that... Other than the... So basically what happened there, what I got caught out there was... I tried to do my rolling slam onto the ads, but the ads can knock you out of the rolling slam. So I wasn't aware of that. I thought I was just going to rolling slam into them in place, and it wouldn't let me do that. So that's something that we're going to learn. So we get some cold resistance, and then we got a bunch of stuff that we now need to sell. So let's head back. Is there a whirlwind beam attack? Do you know what? I have no idea. I have paid so little attention to warriors. I have no idea. I'm thinking if there's going to be a whirlwind attack, it's going to be with a sword.
I like to hold on
or
to
an
bits
axe.
and pieces. I will treasure it.
And of course, there are no swords, axes, or any of that in the game right now. So, I mean, can I actually see it? Skill tree, inventory. No, we can't see it there. Maybe it's on the... Where would it be? Oh, actually, not inventory, stash. So if we go to stash and we go to uniques. So, quarter stuff. Oh, no, it doesn't show it on there either. But we know there's a whole bunch of weapons that are not there. Do I have any unique maces? Holy shit, I do. I've got a unique mace. 2-hand, 27 to 37 physical, 20% crit, 0.99 attack per second, 106% increased physical damage, 15% crit, 10% reduced attack speed, plus 10 strength, maim on crit. I didn't even know I had that. I think I might use that. I didn't even know I had it. Right, what else have I got in uniques? Pretty sure I've got none of those. Wand, mace, bow, staff, belt. No. Gloves. No. Boots. No. Body armor. What is that? 217 armor, 126% increased armor. Bleeding, slowing potency, and thorns damage. But I need to be level 11 for that. So I've actually got I got warrior uniques. Helmet. I need to remember that, level 11. If I get that far. Shields. What's that? Jewels. No. But yeah, we actually got some armor to use as well. That's cool. Look at that mace, man. That is freaking...
These are just some odds and
That's huge.
I will treasure it.
Look at that bad boy. Let's zoom in on it. Turn around. Look, there you go. Look at that. Freaking hog's head. Right, well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. There we go. We're going to the Mud Burrow. So we've got to do that Devourer boss. So that witch we fought is only really a mini boss. The Devourer is the first proper boss. So, how far can I upgrade it? I don't know if I
Slayer.
can
How deep does it
upgrade
go?
uniques, or you have to get it again at a higher level. I honestly don't know how the uniques work. Okay. Jesus. Okay. I'm definitely thinking I'm going to need some life regen. Oh, wait, frick, I forgot about you. I've also added a loot filter as well to help with some of the loot as well. So that's definitely going to be good. Ah! I mean, I'm one-hitting those big dudes.
Fear will best you!
Let's have a bit more melee damage, because I'm not sure we've got enough right now. A superior rusted great helm. Man, we need to sort those out, because that's a high quality one as well. We'll definitely want to do that before the boss. Oh, I was even ready for you. You got me. What a slut. So yeah, I don't know how these uniques work. I don't know if you can upgrade them or if you have to get them to drop again or what. Ugh. Yeah, see, this whole bone shatter thing is all very well, but the mobs aren't building stun up, they're just dying. Right, that's boss time. I don't want to do the boss yet. Let's clear the map first. Okay, that's another checkpoint, so we'll leave that for now. That's the other side of the boss chamber, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. I know you're in here somewhere. There you are. Two of you? Okay. Pretty sure you heard one of the devs saying it's possible to take an item all the way through with upgrades. Sort of meant you can add more bonuses. Maybe. I think one of the interesting things with it is it's everything's percent based. So if as your stats increase, it's naturally going to increase, right? So maybe that's how it works, is because they make everything percent based on it. That's how you keep it all the way through. But I know a lot of people say they don't like the uniques. Like, a lot of them they don't feel are very good. So I don't know how it's going to pan out later on. Oh, there was another. There was another. Ooh. See, do I have to hold the button down or something? Doesn't seem like it. Still not figured fully out this Bone Shatter, how that works. Are there sets with combining bonuses? Not seen any yet. You know, I'm still very early in the game, but I've not seen any like that yet. Just thinking I might need to be a little bit more patient with this. Like, I'm used to running around like a loon, like shooting arrows off and bombs and all that sort of stuff. And I'm thinking I might just have to be a little bit more tempered with how I'm playing. So, right, let's go back to town. See if we've unlocked any more gear, because we did get another level. Right, we've unlocked this head. 23 armor. Sorry, 62 armor with plus 23. 20% increased armor, plus 28 life, lightning resistance, and life regen. Yeah, please. Shield, no. 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 Okay, none of that. I mean, that's increased crit and strength, but I really like the fact that the current one is double the armor. So, yeah, I think I'll stick with that. Oh, and we got some boots. Look at these. Plus 22 to armor, maximum mana, plus 8% increased rarity of items, life regen, and stun threshold. I don't mind if I do.
Yes. Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming.
Right.
Another for my collection. Thank you.
I think we're geared for the boss. A little bit. Maybe. With a unique and bunchy. I've got no hands yet. I'm missing some hands, man. Come on, Renly. What have you got for my hands?
What have we got? Anything take your fancy?
I don't know. Have you got any hands that I can steal? Here we go. Stocky mitts. Sticky mitts. Just to give me some armor, maximum life, and dexterity. Let's just take those. They're pretty cheap.
A fine choice.
And
Till
that will
next
do.
time.
Right, let's go back and do this boss. Well, let's go back and try this boss. Well, do or do not. There is no try.
Corruption has twisted it into a nightmare.
He's got the stun build up. Where is he? Come here.
Shut up!
Ow.
A horrific task. But to protect Clearfell, I'll do it again.
Didn't feel too bad. That didn't feel too bad. Right. So let's improve. Do you know what? I use Rolling Slam a lot for dealing with packs. But do I want to improve Bone Shatter attack damage, lower mana, earthquake. I should be using Bone Shatter and Earthquake the most, so do you know what? I'm going to go with Bone Shatter, because I think that's going to help the most on bosses. Cool. Right, well, let's head back. Sorry, random question generator. Go for it. More random ones. More.
Yes? Please.
Because then you'll be
Take your time.
asking things and I'll be like, that's a good question. Let me find the answer to that.
I will treasure it. Stay safe, if you can.
Oh, now this won't.
We got ourselves a support gem. Okay, what am I getting? So the first one is Impact Shockwave for Bone Shatter. Bone Shatter, Impact Shockwave. What does it do? Supported skills create an aftershock when they heavy stun an enemy, dealing the same damage to enemies within 2 meters. Well, that's what we're taking. Right, the next thing is we need to travel through Clearfell to the Grellwood. Okay, we're going to Grellwood now. Where are we going? Over here, Bosh. Here we go. How much armor do we even have? Like,
The Grellwood has changed.
48% armor. What does it actually do? Estimated physical damage reduction is 48%. Okay, I've got 100. So I've got 133 armor, but I've got a 48% damage reduction apparently. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to watch out for, because we have to fight everybody in melee range. We're going to have to watch out for the shit that drops on the floor after they die. Like that guy there, he's going to blow up. Now, if I'm still fighting dudes in there, I'm going to die real fast. We're definitely not short of damage at the moment, because we're pretty much one hit everything. But that kind of worries me, because it's like, when you get to bosses, it's suddenly gonna like be like crazy hard or something. That could be a problem. Like, we won't have actually learnt too much because we'll have been smashing. Just hoping I can overgear a lot of it. Like, because we have picked up a lot of loot in plenty of the classes. I'm not sure how I would feel about playing a warrior if I was like playing the character for the first time. Like, it might be good as an alt character or something, but playing it for the first time with like whatever gear you find could be really hard. How difficult to get grenades with the warrior build? I'm not sure you... Well, I'm sure you probably can get grenades. I mean, grenades is a mercenary thing, so Actually, no, it should be fairly easy, right? Because you just get a skill gem. So when you get a skill gem, you can actually click on different classes' abilities. We'll have a look next time we get a skill gem, but it should be like really easy. I know that Caliber Zero was rolling his warrior with a crossbow. He wasn't even using. He was using a crossbow rather than anything else, which is interesting. I'm not sure the up and down side of that. Like, the crossbow's clearly meant for mercenaries. So, why would you play a warrior over a mercenary? Like, that's what I'm trying to work out, is where would be the benefits in doing that? Like, what does the warrior give me, or what does the mercenary give me that the warrior doesn't for crossbows, for example? Armor? No, because you can put any gear on anything, right? The only thing you have to consider when you're starting a character is the passive skill tree. Because, in fact, we've got it here. So, because as a warrior, you're always going to start here, right? You don't get to start over here. I can't just pick any of this. You have to follow it. And when you start, you're starting on melee damage. So you got stun build up. You could go down like an armor route, I guess. But like, if you're looking at where is the ranged, you're going to have to, I think, go out of your way quite a lot to get to some of this other stuff. And I think that's really where the classes limit you a bit, is how you get from your starting point on this passive tree to the relevant nodes that you'll need for your build. Like, if I was taking grenades, I'm going to need something that has fire damage and ignite, but I'm going to need something that does like area of effect or cast speed or something. Yeah. So I think that's where must be the limiting piece of that is. But in theory, you can use any weapon and any gear and any skills on any class. So you could absolutely use a crossbow. I just think you're going to lose a lot of damage, because everything early on is melee damage skills. So yeah, I guess you could make him really heavily armored with a crossbow, but I just don't know how easy it's going to be to then get the bonus damage to your crossbow. You know? And then it brings it back to the fact is, why use a warrior over a mercenary for the crossbow? Because surely, I think in all but some very edge cases, I suspect the mercenary is going to be more efficient, right? And that's going to be the key. Certainly in the end game, it's going to be all about efficiency. So I think that's the point, is you can play any build, but if you're playing for meta, which not everybody does, sometimes just play for fun, right? Go build yourself a warrior with a crossbow or whatever, or grenades. You can do it. But if you're playing for meta and stuff like that, then it's going to limit you a bit more, I think. Which is why I think if you pick a main class you really love, make that your meta one, and then have your alt characters with fun builds and stuff, because why not? Dual wielding wands.
My satchel is full.
I don't know. Can you dual wield a wand? I don't know. I mean, I guess you could dual wield a wand. I guess you could.
Sorry, I I was just... Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think... Oh, I like this one.
I think the problem with me is I'm a little bit of a role player at heart. So, like, you know, when I play my warrior, I want to stack him with armor. I want to give him big two-handed weapons and slap. You know, as opposed to, you know, give him dual-wield wands and energy shield. Because I'm just that bit of... I just like my RP, right? So that's why I do tend to play to kind of like how I think the character should. So, like, in theory, I guess because energy shield is so strong and armor's considered not the best right now, I should stack energy shield on my warrior. But to me, like, no, I'm a warrior. I should have loads of armor, right? So, yeah, I kind of get a little bit stuck in that sometimes. Do kind of get a bit stuck in that sometimes. I really want all these gloves, but they also seem to be quite high level. Same as the boots. We've opened up a bit more, but this is all monk stuff. Yeah, that was the helmet that we had the other choice of. And that's a mask, yeah. So a lot of... I mean, these look amazing, but they're level 16. I mean, as in, they look amazing. I'm not sure the stats are that great, but they look cool. And I also get caught in that sometimes. Like, I end up just bloody using gear because it looks good, as opposed to it's, like, the best. Used to drive me nuts in games like World of Warcraft before Transmog, because I'd end up not using the best weapon because the best weapon was like some weird axe or something, and it's like, I want a two-handed sword.
Face me!
You'll probably try and turn everything into... But that's not a no, because that's the experimentation. This is another reason why I do love PoE, though, because, I mean, if you love experimenting, then PoE is like an experimenter's dream. Like, there's just... It's so flexible. You know, unlike like a lot of games where you play a class and it's like, here are your 10 abilities. Not in PoE. Not in PoE, so that, I think that's cool. Oh, I've got him on the charge. That was cool. I definitely think the warrior is going to be very much about timing. Because, I mean, one thing is I'm noticing is the attack speed with the maces is really freaking slow. So that's definitely going to be something to be wary of. Alright, we're at Ariadne's hut. Let's make sure that we got some space to move around, because she's going to put shit on the floor. And this is going to be the other thing, is we're going to need quite good resistances even quite early, because you're going to have to deal with shit on the floor, so, and you've got no ranged attack. Maybe Earthquake, I guess, is the best thing I can do with that.
It's been many years. Does the witch still live here?
Where is she? Oh, shit.
It seems no one is safe from corruption.
Well, we killed her. Right, so the next thing I want is Ruthless for Mace Strike. Ruthless. And this isn't... I'm not going for the most optimized build here. I'm just going for a random leveling build. Just because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, Ruthless. Every 5th use of supported attack causes 500% more stun. That's got to be crazy on a boss. And then, because we can follow that up with Bone Shatter. 500%. I like it. I like it. But yeah, we did slap her. We slapped her down pretty hard. Which was pretty nice. See, that shit on the floor took so much energy. I don't have a lot of energy shield anyway, but I could definitely see as you progress through the game, resistances are going to have to be spot on. I can see myself taking a lot of like ailment damage, like fire and poison and shit like that. Is that going to be a dead end over here? Like, that rolling slam is really strong, but it's very timing dependent. Highlight of your gaming history. Learn how to steal just weapons in Baldur's Gate 2. Game breaker, but all good. I mean, but this is the thing with Baldur's Gate, though, right? I mean, there's just so much you can do with that. Baldur's Gate 1, 2, 3, Divinity Original Sin, all of that sort of stuff. I mean, I love all of that. Wait, again, I love
this place.
The one thing I love about Baldur's Gate, particularly like Baldur's Gate 3, because that is still my favourite, even with the older games. There's so many different ways to solve the problem.
Shade. To release there is a battle Renly will know.
When you go to the Goblin camp in Act 1, kill all the goblins, lie and bribe your way through, become friends with the goblins. You can even poison the goblin beer thing, and they all drink and they die. I mean, it's freaking amazing. I love that. That's, for me, that's cool. Because it really allows you to play how you want to play. Like, and again, as that sort of role player style person, you go like, what would I do? And you can actually do what you would do, as opposed to be forced down some narrow path of what a game designer would do. Ooh, you're a bit tough, aren't you? Well, actually took 2 hits to kill a mob. That's rude. I mean,
I've no more room.
Oh, no more room. Okay. 2 hits to kill a mob? Unheard of. What's going on? What's going on?
Yes, please. Take your time. Another for my collection. Thank you.
A medium life flask. I got a feeling that we got a good one. There's a good one. That's the most we can go. Okay. So we can get rid of that and that and that. Let's replace that one. That. Cool.
Bye.
BG3, accidentally on purpose, cripple the unkillable boss on the bridge in Act 2 and get his 2-hander. There's loads of stuff like that though, isn't it? Like, how many people when they first played that game didn't realise they could actually get Minthara, right? By not killing her and doing a non-lethal. I know they changed it now, but it's like, stuff like that, it's just cool, man. The rolling slam does go so far. That's the problem. Oh no, we've got another mini boss to do. Let's clear the area first. I've got all my charges. I think the area's clear. Oh no, there's one over here. Alright, here we go, boss time.
The very ground turns against me. No chance. This can't go on.
Man, so far, we are slapping. I mean, that's probably the fastest I've killed that boss. That's crazy. Maybe not as quick as the ranger. I don't know, but it's pretty close. But we did get an Orb of Alchemy. Upgrades a normal to a rare with 4 modifiers, which is freaking amazing. The other thing we got is we got a skill gem. So level 2 skill gem. So here you go, Grey Mauser, if you've got 2 seconds. So you can see all the weapons here. So like sword isn't in the game, spear's not in the game, dagger's not in the game. I think some of these other flail's not in the game. Like primal and elemental, I think, come from actually no, elemental's the mage and the occult's the witch, but primal's not. Flail's not. You can see all not in the game. Dagger, yeah, spear, sword, axe is not in the game. So, and like if we crossbow, yeah. So you could go crossbow and get grenades, but to get grenades, you need to obviously change the weapon type. Going to change the weapon type. The other thing is you're going to need slightly different stats because for some of these you need certain stats to use. So you certainly can't get a crossbow early on. Well, you could get a crossbow early on. Yeah, you can get your grenades. I just don't think you're going to get the benefit from the damage. Right, so the next thing I need is overpower. And that... Actually, no, sorry. Then I need the next... I need level 3 gems for that. That's level 2. So let's go with rolling slam upgrade. So yeah, so you can get it straight away. If you've got a crossbow equipped, you could get grenades straight away. But you're getting no bonuses to it because all my bonuses early on is armor
Hammer
and melee damage. Flail variant of Morningstar. See, that's going to be interesting. I'm guessing they'll probably do like flail and Morningstar will just be like a kind of design of a flail. Would be my guess. They do that in a lot of games. They just give it a generic name, but actually, you know, one's a Morningstar, and you know they are a little bit different in how they look. But for a lot of games, that just tends to be how they look as opposed to anything specific. Oh, we got another level. Let's have 10% increase melee damage. I've got to make sure I'm going down the right path here, because otherwise it's all going to go Pete-Tong. No, we're going the right way. Because we've got to come around. We've got to pick this one up. It's 10% increased stun build-ups, melee damage, and strength. And then we've got to come around here to... Look at that. 15% increased armor. 80% increased armor. And at level 11, I'm going to get a unique as well. And then we're going up to here. 20% increased melee, 40% increased against stunned. And then we're following this path up. Break, 25% increased armor, 16% increased area of attack. Increased area, increased melee. That's where we're going there. Okay. I would say at the moment a lot of people consider the warrior the weakest class, but that definitely stems from end game, without a doubt. Okay, cool. Right, we've done that. So we need to go to the Red Veil. The Red Veil's over here. Oh, we can. Note there is no checkpoint by the Red Veil. Of course, there's not. So we need to go to the Red Veil now. The Red Veil's going to be interesting because we've got a lot more ranged mobs, and we're going to have a lot more. We're going to have a couple of fights where we're going to get a lot of mobs on us. So see how we can deal with getting swarmed. Warrior AoE. This is what we're going to find out. We're going to find out how it works, how it's going to be.
Hammer and anvil!
So I think rolling slam seems like a good way of closing in on those ranged mobs, if you can get them all bunched up. Geez, we're on a checkpoint already? Christ. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, okay.
Ominous, but it might hold the runes I seek.
Okay. Let's make sure we got some space here. Right, it's like enemy after enemy. Like I'm trying to clear enemies and I'm just getting into more and more.
I've no more room.
And I've got no more room. You're not wrong. Right. Is rolling slam earthquake? No, rolling slam is where you do a slam, like you kind of jump, slam, and then you do a secondary slam. Earthquake is where you hit the floor and a bunch of shit comes out, and then after a second or so it blows up.
Sorry, these are just some odds and ends of mine.
Medium
I will
life.
treasure it.
Linen bell. Wow. Okay. Let's don't want that.
Oh, I like this one.
No. Always worth, I think, keeping a ring and a belt. Never know where the belt might be useful.
Bye.
Stash. So let's put the belt in. Let's put the ring in. Let's do the currencies. All of alchemy. That's very nice. We've got another one of those. That's cool. Okay, and gear. Did anything else unlock for us? No, the only thing that's we seem to have an awful lot of monk gear. That's the helmet. That's mercenary gloves. No, a lot of what we got is monk stuff. Well, no, we got new boots. No, that's mercenary stuff. Okay. So no. No.
Ominous, but it might hold the runes I seek.
Let's see how this goes. We know we're going to have to deal with a lot of enemies here.
Hammer and anvil!
Alright, wasn't too bad. It's just trying to get across because there's quite a lot of like ranged crossbowmen dudes. But that didn't seem too bad. A bit of rolling slam and an earthquake in there. That seemed not too bad. It's just making sure you can get that rolling slam off. Rude. Yeah, that definitely seems the key, is trying to get that rolling slam off. And get the time and the angle, like there. Our angle into it was not great, whereas that was better. Like, see, that for me is like as good as it gets from a rolling slam. That was kind of like a perfect. We got the angle, the timing. This is a bit of an elongated map at the moment. Right. Ooh, what have we got here? Okay. Need to get rid of the ranged. Okay. Good, good. See, facing the wrong way, that's the key there. Whereas that, much better. Yeah, it's getting the angle right on that. That's where I still have a lot of ARPG inexperience, is mouse determining direction as opposed to the direction I'm facing. The good thing is if you use roll, you can actually cancel any animation. So if you're in the middle of rolling slam and you need to cancel it, you can just dodge roll and it will cancel the animation, which is really, really useful. Right, so let's clear out this. Oh shit.
Hammer and anvil!
I actually didn't want to start the event when I did. I just accidentally clicked on the accidentally clicked on it.
Who was that?
So that was, we got away with that one. I've also got to get out of the habit of thinking, oh my god, my energy shield's gone. Because I've actually got a lot of armor and I'm so used to having a lot of energy shield. So when I see it gone, I'm like, but actually I've got quite a lot of armor, so. Need to not worry so much when I see all my energy shield gone.
Finn makes fun of my collection. I will treasure it. I will treasure it. Goodbye.
Right, let's go back.
Ominous, but it might hold the runes I seek.
The good thing is once I've actually, whether I decide to continue the warrior or not, after playing this, we'll be able to get rid of loads of gear from our stash and refine it for regals, because you know, I won't need the warrior gear anymore that I've been saving up. I just didn't know which gear was good and which was bad, so I saved pretty much everything that was yellow. So we should get a ton of stuff refined from all that gear we got stashed away. Ooh, another level. Now we can get this one. So 10% increased stun, 16% melee, and plus 10 strength. Nice. Have gear drops been better with any build? No. To be honest, because I've been playing so many different characters, it actually benefited me because most of the time I don't get the drop I need for the class I'm playing, which is why having that shared stash is so great. But no, I haven't found any drops being better at all. The magic find, as in plus rarity on gear, it does work. It's been proven to work. Essentially, you're not going to find more loot, but the loot you do find, including currency, should be of a higher tier. So instead of being normal, should be magic, or instead of being magic, should be rare. That does work, but that's a gear choice. And of course, if you're adding plus rarity on gear, you're not taking a combat or defensive stat. So you're trading your power for better gear drops. Yeah, I'd say I've not been the luckiest in terms of getting what I need on the character that I'm playing. Like, really haven't. But this game is incredibly alt-friendly. Like, having that shared stash is lovely. Like, I wouldn't have all this stuff I've got on my warrior right now if it wasn't for the shared stash. So, and being someone that is an alcoholic, like, you know, I mained a warlock in World of Warcraft, but I actually had a max level of every class. You know, in EVE Online, I had 4 accounts, one of each race.
I've no right to forget.
A lot of people would say that makes me kind of crazy, and they probably wouldn't be wrong.
Yes, please, take your time. Oh, I like this one.
Okay.
Ominous, but it might hold the runes I seek. Hammer and anvil!
Now, I don't want to do that yet. That's where the final one is. Let's clear the map. Quite a few loots here. This could be interesting. Man, I went to click on the mob, and I clicked on the loot chest, which is not ideal. Now I've got so much loot, I don't even know what to do with it all. Christ. Filling up my loot. backpack again.
Last one.
Right, so we've cleared the map. Let's just empty our bags and then we'll come back. Because I always like to fight the boss with an empty bag. Because, you know, you might have to teleport back to pick up something cool. And then something happens in the game and then you lose it. Which will be nothing worse than losing something like that. So let's refine that for the sockets. Right, boss time. Boss time.
Ominous, but it might hold the runes I seek.
Here we go. Defeat the Rust King. Oh, he turns quick. Holy shit.
Hammer and anvil!
Ow. Christ, you've only just done that move. Oh. I don't like how my rolling slam gets interrupted.
Go with honor.
I mean, it was
There is nothing
fine.
left to
I just don't like how my rolling slam gets interrupted like that. That's a bit of a pain. We just got another unique.
This was made by a skilled artisan.
That's for a ranger too. 2 to 5 physical, 25% increased crit. Base crit hit for weapons is 8%. And we got level 3 skill gem. What's the next skill? The next skill we want is on Shockwave Totem. Use it on bosses and strong rares for extra damage. Shockwave Totem synergizes with Earthquake. Causes it to erupt every time it slams. Oh. Place Totem behind the boss so it survives for longer as the boss is mainly trying to hit you. Probably not wrong. So Shockwave Totem. There. Okay. And let's head back. Crazy, aka Gamer. Well, you're probably not wrong there.
Hello. Please.
Right.
Take your time.
So let's just get some of these in. That I want to sell.
Another for my collection. Thank you.
I think I want to get rid of this because my ranger's already way beyond that, so it's cool, but my ranger doesn't need it.
Oh,
So I think we're
like
going to
this.
disenchant that for the regal.
stay safe. if you can.
Let's salvage that. And then I've got a special stash tab for all the uniques. And gloves. In we go. There we go. Got a unique set of gloves, but it's actually for a ranger. So maybe we'll try those on. See how they work for my ranger. First gambling launch point. We might not need it
Area spikes.
because we've
I would ask.
stored so much gear, right?
Oh, well.
That's a good point, actually. Have we got any more gear available to us? We got shields. We need to start getting rid of these shields because I'm not going to be using them. But I don't want to get rid of them until I've played a bit more, because then to know that I really don't need a shield or don't want a shield. So, nothing there. Nothing new here, just a whole bunch more shields. So, I mean, we got a lot of shields. So we should be able to start getting rid of some of those. Actually, have we got any shields we can get rid of? Yeah, I mean, that's a lower level shield, so we can get rid of that one. That one's a level 7, so compare that to... That's a level 7. Okay. So yeah, that's all we've got at the moment. So we just need to salvage that shield for the Regal.
Renly's done a fine job. These are just some odds and ends
Now I want
of
to
mine.
disenchant. Thank you. Good. Right, now we need to go back to the Grellwood. Be adventurous, gamble for two-handers. You know I'm never going to do that, given that I've got a unique two-hander.
What happened here?
Plus, I've been spending a lot of gold because I redid my sorceress. I redid my sorceress offline, so my sorceress is now like doing the mana ramparts just before Count Geonor, because I want to see if by playing the sorceress differently we can have a different experience with Count Geonor. And I used quite a lot of gold gambling for gear for her.
He's unconscious, but
that was off stream. So I didn't want to just replay a sorceress again and replay a sorceress again on stream. Just, you know, I actually want to start getting into Act 2 content, because I've not done any of Act 2 yet. I've probably got God knows how many hours in the game, which is kind of crazy. But there you
the
go.
wound only by the grim tangle.
There we go. Travel to the Grim Tangle. Grim Tangle it is. There we go, the Grim Tangle. Go on, you know, it's the sort of thing where RNG throws a curveball.
If the Fae
I
spirits...
just can't see, at this level of the game, rolling something better than that unique two-hander. There's just no way.
Old magic still thrives.
There's
Ways
no
open.
way.
Please, hurry.
For a moment, everything felt alive.
This is the interesting thing. It's just so much shit on the floor. So it's actually a real nightmare for melee, because everybody's dropping crap on the floor. Why can I not get through here? There we go. See, look, all this shit on the floor, pain in the ass. Just one last after dinner mint. You can keep trying, but I really need that gold. I've still got a monk to play, dude. I might need to gamble for monk stuff. Though hopefully not, because I do have quite a lot of monk gear. We'll need it for Act 2, because you can gamble in Act 2 as well. Well, that's the boss. I don't want to do the boss yet. That's far too early to do the boss in here. I wanna try and see if we can get some better stuff first.
Dodge this!
I can definitely see, because we're stacking armor, which is damage reduction as opposed to damage avoidance, I can definitely see having improved life regen is going to be important. I don't need lots of life, I just need to be able to get it back quickly so that the damage reduction actually means something. In fact, what's this up here? No, let's do this. Do we have any scrolls of wisdom? That's good, because we need them up until the end of the crypts area. Once we've done the crypts area, we don't need the scrolls of wisdom anymore. Ooh. Okay. The other thing I think that's going to be would be quite hard with the warrior is, like, if you were playing the warrior first time and not knowing the boss abilities, like, I'm quite fortunate that I've played now, I've played through Act 1 8 times maybe, because I've done, actually I've done each of the classes except warrior and monk, so that's 4 times. I've done the ranger twice, 5, witch twice, 6, and now I've done sorcerer twice, so 7. So yeah, I've played through Act 1 7 times, so I kind of know what the bosses are going to do, right? So, it doesn't make me amazing or anything, but I definitely feel it helps playing the warrior knowing that. Like, if I was playing for the first time, that would be a challenge.
Dodge this!
Mike, sorry, I was actually talking to my partner. Okay, game. Punish Ghost with an equally good 200 roll. Not gonna happen. I know it. I think, from what I can see, early game the uniques definitely look good. I mean, there are some uniques which are great late game as well. So I think they're definitely some which a lot of people have said. You know, there's only a few which apparently are good late game out of the ones that are currently available. But the devs did say in the interview they did the other day that they want a lot more uniques in the game. Don't stand and shit on the floor. Right, okay, here's the crypts. Or the cemetery, I should say. Let's go there and just get the waypoint.
Quickly! My family has been abducted!
Okay, it's got that to clear. That's done, okay, good. Yeah, I mean, if we get to level 11, we're going to use the unique chest. We'll be rolling with 2 uniques. I don't know, I've only used a unique once. And that is, I'm using a unique on my current sorceress. My new playthrough of the sorceress. I've got a unique chest, which helps stack a lot of energy shield. Trying to help my survivability. So let's go down this way first. Okay. That portion of the map's clear. We're nearly at a point where we can go do the boss man. That is the boss man. So yeah, we are at a point where we do this. This boss man. I'm actually. This is going to be interesting because he can be a real pain.
By Venomous! Is that the Wandering Druid? Break!
Where did he go? Stop slapping me. Got him.
How many more will I have to kill?
It was alright, actually. It was alright. Right, what was our next support gem? Next support gem. So we've got... we don't actually have that many, do we? So the next one is for Mace Strike, which is Overpower. Overpower. Hits with supported skills cause 50% more stun build-up. On top of the 500% more stun build-up on every 5th use. Whoa. We are going to be stunning like crazy. And then we've got Magnified Effect for Bone Shatter. Holy crap. Okay. We're stunning. Literally. Cutting off NPCs mid-sentence. Guess you watch Viva La Dirt League. Man, I'm cutting him off mid-sentence before he slaps me, because he was slapping me with his tentacles. And ain't nobody like being slapped with tentacles.
I will
What level are we?
honor this request.
We are level 7, about to go to level 8. We might get some gear unlocked in our stash. We'll have to have a look once we get there. Orb. The loot filter's cool. Like, I wouldn't want to play the game without one. Now I've got one. And I can definitely see, like, at later levels, a loot filter is going to be, like, almost mandatory. And we leveled, and we're going to go down to 15% increased armor, and then we're going to go to 80%. I want to see what my armor is going to be like when we hit 80%. Another level. We're going to see how much crazy amounts of armor we can stack. Oh, missed. Rude. Gotcha. Nice day for fishing. You've seen the VLDL. I haven't. I haven't seen that, I'm afraid. I haven't seen that. Mausoleum of the Praetor. Okay, let's go get the waypoint. YouTube Mauser recommendation. Okay, I will check it out. But no, I don't know that. Oh, an iron rune. Yes, please. What do we got here?
Dodge this! I've nowhere to keep that.
Okay. Let's go and get rid of that.
Sorry, I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
Okay.
Any that catch your eye. Another for my collection. Thank you.
Right, let's go and do that. Now let's get rid of the currencies first. So ring. Any more gear unlocked? Oh, we got some stocky mitts. Level 8. Plus 19 to armor, 10 strength, 9 dexterity, and 8 life per enemy killed. Definitely better than what we had. Intelligence, no. Intelligence, no. Plus 12 strength. 10 maximum life, 10 fire resist. Ooh, yeah, let's have a bit of that. Anything else we've unlocked? Just that's a level 8 shield, level 8. So we can get rid of the level 7 shield so that we can salvage that and that then, because we've now got better shields. We can also salvage the crossbow because our mercenary is beyond that anyway. Ooh, fur plate. Here we go. Level 8 fur plate. 125 armor, plus 54 armor, 10% increased armor, 3.8 life regen, and 4 to 7 physical. That's way better than what we had before. Holy moly. We are gearing up. Yeah, and see, that's for a ranger, so we can get rid of that too, along with this, because our ranger, again, is... Hang on, is that... And that's armor and evasion. That's just evasion, so that was ranger. We can get rid of that now as well. That's a ranger, so we can get rid of that. Oh, armor and evasion is mercenary as well, so we can get rid of the armor and evasion. We need evasion and energy shield, so we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Armor and energy shield. Armor and energy shield. So evasion and energy shield is what I'm going to be using for the monk. What armor and energy shields for? Don't know, but I don't think I want it. So let's get rid of that. That's armor and energy shield as well. Okay. So we're going to start culling some of our stash.
Sorry. I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
So we're going to sell that one
I like this
and
one.
that one. And then we're going to disenchant that, that, that. We should get a ton of regals out of this. Nice. So we got a full regal orb out of that. And another regal shard. Cool. Cool. They spoof all RPGs. Quality stuff. Not that you have a thing for Brit. You love the Brit comedy, I'm sure. The Battle Royale send-ups are great as well. I would definitely check it out, man. A rune and an orb.
Feel my wrath!
Ooh, an uncut support gem. That's what I'm talking about. And what is next? Magnified effect for Bone Shatter. 40% more area of effect. Okay. Needing some more stuff. We one hit the Wraith. There was a chest up. I was going to say that. I'm sure there's a chest up there we missed. There it was. Ooh, lots of wisdom and a ruby charm. Another chest over here. I'm still like not 100%. I'm hitting Bone Shatter and it's saying it should do some AoE, a shockwave thing. Maybe it's just because I'm killing them. Maybe they're just because they're dying too quickly. That might be it. That might be it. Right, let's go get the waypoint. Brit is a Kiwi, very charismatic actress in this series. Charismatic, charming.
I will put
crush.
the Eternals
Ooh,
back
okay.
in their graves.
You got your crush on. Ah, we've all had those over the years, right? That's not what I was wanting. There we go. It helps if I click the right button. I wanted to do a rolling slam, but we bone shattered. Yeah.
Shatter!
Okay, cool. Just need to clear the map now. Okay.
I've no more room.
I mean, I can't complain with where we are right now with that. Dude. Literally.
Hello. Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming. I will treasure it.
Evasion, so that's for a ranger. Oh, I sold it and I should have disenchanted it for a regal. Never mind. Won't be the last. I am gonna salvage for the socket and not mess that up. Oh, not that. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Frail!
Ah, there you go. That was Bone Shatter actually kicking off. So yeah, it's just the enemies are dying too quickly to get a good Bone Shatter. That's all that's happening. Yeah, we got it now. We got it now. Cool.
Face me!
The real test will come in the crits, because the crits I do find quite a lot harder than the cemetery itself. And we are now going to the crypt. So the Tomb of the Consorts, when I prefer to do the Consort first, which is Assinia, and then we come back and do Draven. Right, I'm going to try and stand up because my back is still killing me. Yeah, you can see they seem to have a lot more life in here. Okay. Straight into the boss, or the mini boss.
Face me!
Ow. Gotcha. Nothing in the chest. But we did get a support gem. What's the next one? So we've got the magnified effect on Bone Shatter along with the impact. So the next one is martial tempo for the shockwave. Oh, we've not been using our shockwave totem, so I think we need to use that. But that's really for bosses. So, but we could have used it in that encounter there. But we need martial tempo. Where are you? There. Okay. Yeah, we should have used... I've completely forgotten about that totem. Right. Hey, we leveled. We're now going to get 80% increased armor. What does that look like? So we currently have 65% damage reduction because we got 419 armor. And we're 2 levels away from the unique. So I don't want to do that boss yet. Let's clear the map.
No chance!
Yeah, getting good with that bone shatter is definitely a key, right? Yeah, that bone shatter's crucial in the build. Crucial. Okay. Rocking and rolling.
I've no more room.
What? Okay.
Sorry, I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, we got that.
Stay safe, if you can.
If you can. Okay, currencies. Tons of runes. These will all be good. These will all be good later on. Tons of charms too, which are probably going to be good for resistance stuff. Alright.
Hammer and anvil!
Oh, didn't quite have the AoE to do with him. Jesus, I can't get through them. Ah! Where is all that shit coming from? Shit me. There we go. We just needed to trigger a bone shatter. Just needed to get that bone shatter triggered, and that completely changed it. Yeah, I'm now seeing why bone shatter's so crucial to the build. That's where a lot of the damage is. Man, do we get nothing out of that gold chest? And then we get tons of shit out of that chest. Feast and famine, man. Feast and famine. Are runes like Diablo craft numbers to get higher value ones? No. So runes are basically gems to go in the sockets of your gear. And they are very focused around resistances.
I've no more room.
So when you've got sockets in your gear, it's a way to massively boost your resistances to the damage. And when you change gear and your resistances change, you can move your runes around to make sure you've always got high resistances and all the different things like cold, fire, and so on.
Please, take. I will treasure it. Beautiful. I accept.
Might keep the linen belt.
Bye.
Belts can be useful, and I wonder if they'll be useful later on. So, anything else that's become available? Armor and energy shield. That one we can salvage. Evasion, energy shield. No, no, no. Evasion, energy shield. Okay, that's all stuff for there. That's the shield. No, okay. Chasing that level 11, that's what we need. Oh, why don't I have... Do I not have a charm in the belt? I don't have... Where did it go? I thought I put a charm in. Huh. I need to do that before I fight the boss. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to forget. I will forget if I don't.
Hello, please.
Sell that.
Oh, I like this one.
Let's enchant that. Charms. Cold charm. There we go. Bosh. We are going to need another cold charm because we're going to need one for the monk. Just try this totem thing.
Shadow!
Okay, it just sits there like blowing up. Okay. Okay. And there we are, we're done. Right, going to Le Boss. This is going to be interesting because this boss is a boss I'm used to kiting, like all over the place. And she's got lots of AoE shit on the floor. She does quite a lot of close combat attack stuff. So it's going to be interesting, especially when she calls in Draven as well. Okay, so be prepared for deaths, okay? We're prepared for deaths.
Your way has no place here, Caraway.
Alright.
Right of the fourth.
Oh shit, she started with the AoE? Rude.
Just die already. No escape. How dare you disturb me? My love, I call to you. Prison of bone. Now, hold still. Right of the full moon. My love, I call to you.
Where are you?
Yes, my beloved.
Prison of bone. Now, hold still. Beloved Draven, aid me. Right of the full moon.
Jesus, I can't... the issue is there's so much AoE, I can't actually get close enough
My
to her.
love, I call to you. Official soul. My love, I call to you.
Alright.
Your cruelty was immortalized in song, Asinia. Your end will be too.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I think the issue's going to be is when we fight Draven, because Draven has some serious melee damage, like crazy. But Asinia is down. That was a one-shot. That was a one-shot. So let's now go to Tomb of the Praetor. And in we go. In we go. Oh no, it's the bloody crazy baby things. They're crap, they spit on the floor.
Dodge this!
Another rune. No. Let's clear back down this way first, I think. Cool. We can go to our treasure room. Get that early on. No! Oh. Why would you put the chest right there? Right next to the stairs.
I've no more room.
No more room.
Hello. I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Oh, I like this one.
Okay, get rid.
It's beautiful. I accept. Bye.
Okay. Should be making some gold in this run because we haven't had to gamble. Much to Mauser's unhappiness. Okie dokie. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see you were still alive.
My story continues.
Nice. So where I actually have to look where I'm going next now. Right. So I actually want both. So I either want to go to this way, which is melee damage and stun stuff, or we come for increased area of attack and then break armor. Because I want to actually come all the way around here, but I do want to get to that node. So I think I'm going to go down this one, which is the melee damage, and then the smash. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. And Rolling Slam is still pretty potent. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Oh, nearly killed us, but there's a unique. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I don't even know what it is. We got another unique. That's 2 uniques on this character. It's insane. Energy shield gloves.
This piece has an iconic history.
That's got sorceress all over it. That's sorceress all over it. Not only do you get all the different resistances, but look at all that elemental damage. Oh, that's gonna be good for the sorceress. That'll give my sorceress 2 uniques as well. Sweet. We are cooking. We just one-shot that dude with the shield. We just got a yellow rusted greyhound with a socket. You can't even see if it's going to be better than what I've got because I haven't got any scrolls of wisdom left. What is going on with the loot, man? We're actually getting loot for our character. Well, the uniques aren't. To be fair, the uniques are not. But that greyhound was a nice greyhound, no doubt about that.
Dodge this!
A wooden club compared to the crazy mace thing that I've got. So, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that.
Fresh blood.
We must have to go around for that. Oh, we must have to go around for that as well. This map's always a real maze. But we're closing on that all-important level 11. Jeez, yeah, this is a real maze. But we did get the treasure room, so we just need to get to the boss, that's all. But before we do that, we are going to head back, ditch gear, and also find out how good that helmet is. If I get light radius, I'm going to literally scream. It's the most garbage stat there is. I think they either need to do something with the light radius to make it meaningful, or they need to just get rid of it. And a chest.
My satchel is full.
Oh, I have to go back now. Alrighty. Here, Una.
I've collected these over time. What do you think? I
Sell,
will treasure it.
sell, and sell. Right, so that we need to...
I will
let's
treasure
get rid of
it.
that. Let's get rid of that. What is that? Oh, unidentified. Cannot be stunned. Ooh, okay. Alright, so that I need to salvage. This one, how does that look? 20% increase armor, accuracy, light radius. I knew it. I knew it would screw me. I knew it would screw me. Right, uniques. Gloves. And another one. Got 2 gloves now. Look at that. Wow, we got so many gloves. It's crazy. Right. And then we just need to do this one. And then currencies. More runes. More runes. That's an amulet. charms. Oh, I do have one of those already. And a jade amulet. The jade amulet seems to be dexterity, so that's interesting. Right, we're nearly boss time, and this is the boss that I'm probably the most worried about in the early game before we get to Geonor, because it's the amount of melee damage. Mind you, actually, Laklan the Engdus actually might even be harder with the melee. Okay, are we ready? We might die, so prepared for that. Off we go. This guy hits really hard in close combat.
A Karui soul for my collection. You shall die.
Thanks.
Slowly. Destruction! I will end your meaningless life! These spirits are mine! God. You cannot stop me!
Your request.
Oh. Bloody Asinia.
Your meaningless life ends now!
You have to wait for that combo.
Cut down! You cannot stop me! My beloved Asinia! Your meaningless life ends now! Your intrusion will Asinia!
Ow.
Join me!
Oh, he did twice. Didn't see him do that before.
Cut, my beloved Asinia!
I am here, my beloved.
Oh,
Shadow! The Eternals will never surrender!
got him. We got him.
Your name has long been maligned in Ogrim Draven. This
We got him. Okay. We one-shot Draven with the warrior. I just need to get my muscle memory for the totem earthquake, so I'm actually thinking, because actually no, rolling slam needs to be where it is. That's fine.
Yes. Please. Take your
Right,
time.
so that's to be salvaged. That's to be a withered wand. Level 4 chaos bolt. I don't need any more wands. So we'll just salvage that as is. Okay, let's get rid of that.
I accept.
So disenchant the wand.
Goodbye.
Salvage. Ruthless efficiency. Man, I tell ya, I'm surprised so far how we're getting on with the warrior. I am very, very surprised. What level are we? Did we make level 11 yet or not? No, we're 10. So the next level is the big one. But we now got to fight a pretty tough boss as well in melee.
You did!
Do my eyes again. At last, it's open! Praise the first ones! What is this? Graves, Isabel, Torko.
This guy hits like a truck.
The family of Count Lachlan of Ogrim. My family! This doesn't make any sense! They're dead! Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them suffer!
See what I mean? He just pricked me. His attacks are fast as well. Just hits so fast. Try and bring him away from that cold area. Got him. We were definitely better with the Totem Earthquake combination on the stun there.
You've earned it.
Yeah, man. Let's go get the waypoint. Yeah, Mags, we did it, man. One shot him as well. Like, it was close. There was a couple of times he hit me with his like attacks. I'm like, think how much armor I'm wearing. And I was like, there's 75% of your health.
Corruption has twisted these wilds beyond recognition.
Alright, let's head back.
Oi, I am spirits. Oh, how do I? A little while. See, well, you pay them a visit. Go make a legend or two.
He lives up to his.
You found the. I don't know how to. It's in my. Goodbye. This.
What a.
Yes.
So if we are to. Sorry, these are just some odds and ends of mine.
Right, so that needs to be salvaged.
Beautiful.
That and that.
I accept.
Cool. Got another skill gem. Level 3. So the next thing we need is Infernal Cry. Cast it before using Earthquake for additional damage. Warcry speed empowers next melee attack. Okay. Okay. So you got to remember, you bone shatter the boss, you totem, Warcry, Earthquake while he's stunned, and that should give us the biggest damage bonus. Right, hunting grounds. This place can have some tricky mobs if you get the wrong combination. Those are just normal mobs.
Dodge this!
Okay. Oh man, we're at the boss already. Holy shit! Do I want to do that boss yet? I might not actually. I want to see if I can hit level 11 first. We know where he is, so we just come back for him. Let's clear more, and we should hit level 11. I can go put that chest on. Right, that's Fraythorn. Let's get the waypoint.
So this is where the clanless live. There are far more of them than I expected.
Go, Nine.
Just wanted the waypoint, man. Right.
Shadow!
Okay. And another. Now we got a mini boss. Nice. Support gem. So the next support gem is Fire Infusion for Shockwave Totem. Fire Infusion, there it is. Save your remaining uncut support gems for Gem 5 skills. Roger that.
No chance!
Oh, we leveled. We leveled. So I want to get that one, which is melee, 20% melee down, 40% melee against heavy stunned. And then we're going to head back. Do you mind? I'm actually trying to go to a portal. How rude.
What have you learned?
Yes. Please. Take your time. Oh, I like this one.
Sell.
It seems shadows haunt us both.
Salvage. Stash. Uniques. Chests. Edrin's Tusks. Here we go. 217 armor with 126% increased armor, 10% chance to inflict bleeding on hit, 50% reduced slowing potency of debuffs on you, and 19 to 28 thorns. And a socket. I'm thinking it's going to be not bad. Not going to lie.
Shadows haunt us both.
If we look now, we've now got 598 armor with 70% damage resistance. So if we can just push that up to 100% damage resistance, we'll be godlike, right? Because we can't be damaged by physical damage, at least. Go into lurk mode. Thanks for the stream. No worries. I will definitely check out Viva La Dirt League. And yeah, thanks for being with us as always. No stream tomorrow. Whether I stream Friday or Sunday or something, I may do, may not do. But I'll be back to streaming as normal next week. Welcome Farmland to get the waypoint. But yeah, appreciate you being on board with us as always, Mauser. It's always great to have a chat. Now, this is cool looking armor. Look at that with the tusk coming out of the back. Holy crap.
Shatter!
Well, he's stun resistant.
Weakling!
Not anymore. Not anymore. Stun resistant my ass. Did I not get that little weasel? Nice. Well, we just one-shot that worm. Okay. I was going to try and use the big guy to get the stun on him so I could bone shatter the little guys, but we one-shot the big guy. Slapperoo. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We are slapping. Could do with some better mana flasks actually and health pots.
No more room.
Right, let's get rid of our gear.
Quickly.
Hello. Finn makes fun of my collection. Another for my collection. Thank you.
In fact, now we're level 11, we might actually have some other gear that we can get use of. Ooh, mana flask. I want that too.
Yes.
Sell that to Una.
These are just some odds and another for my collection. Shadows haunt us both.
Ooh, level 11. Yeah, more armor, more fire damage to hits. Crit, okay. Boots. I mean, they're a bit better, so... that we can now get rid of because we're rolling with the unique. That we can get rid of. That we can get rid of. That we can get rid of. Ooh, how do these stack up? No, we can get rid of those. No, let's get rid of... I mean, that's nice. I mean, we're losing a little bit of armor, but we are stacked to the hilt with armor. Gives us a bit more life. But the rarity's nice. But 11 increase crit. No, let's get rid of these two. I need to get rid of that more, but I can't yet. Ooh, how does that look? Movement speed, armor, and life regen. That's even better. Right, so let's get rid of those. And how does that look? Increased attack speed and a lot more armor. Cold damage to attacks and strength. Ooh, I think I might go with a bit of that. So let's got a lot to disenchant here.
It seems shadows haunt us both.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to take that. It's also got a socket. That we need to get rid of. We're really clearing out our stash, which is good of garbage that we don't need. Okay, nice. So,
Yes.
disenchant.
It seems shadows haunt us both.
Currencies. Nice, we got a full regal. Some more shards. A transmutation shard. And an artificer's shard. There we go. Nice. Can't get to them. Let's come round this way.
Shatter!
Okay, nice. Right, I know where we are. So let's skirt around the edge of that. moment. Slapped him. Marshall Mr. Woo, hello, how you doing? Felt like you're forgetting something that remembered you streamed today. How you liking the game so far? Well, so we redid our Sorceress after the issue we have with Count Geonor, and we haven't got to Count Geonor yet, but I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit stronger. We're focusing on an arc. Lightning Arc and Spark build with Summon Raging Spirits and Flame Wall and all the usual stuff. And today we're trying a warrior. And so far, fingers crossed, we haven't had any trouble. We had a little bit of a close call on Lackland the Endless. We got caught by one of his abilities where he smashed us. But we survived. And I mean, we're doing quite well. We've got some good gear for the warrior. And we're going for the Bone Smash stun build. So, yeah, in terms of gear, we've currently got the unique two-handed mace and the unique chest. And then a bunch of yellow gear, which we'd been saving up in our stash. You can help you with that. Sounds cool. You know a lot of stuff like that, but this time you're going to make sure you're only guided. Hey, no, as I said before, I'm happy to get as many tips as possible. You know the game. So, but at the moment, I'm quite liking the stun build. We're maximizing our stun. We're then hitting with Bone Shatter. We are stacking armor like it's crazy. We currently got 70% armor reduction. Caliber. How am I liking the warrior? Do you know what? I thought I was going to hate it because I'm not a melee person, but so far it's going well. Fingers crossed. Don't say too much because I'm probably going to die now. But so far it's actually been going not bad. Not bad. This two-handed mace Bone Shatter build with the amount of stun we're getting is pretty nice. I mean, we got this boss to do, so let's see how we do on Crowbar. We're probably going to die. He's probably going to hit us with that big giant bell or something, but not bad. Not bad so far. The trick is, I mean, if I'd have come into a warrior without having all the gear in my stash, without ever fighting the bosses before, I think it would be a challenge. But it's certainly not going to replace my favourites of the Mercenary and the Ranger being my favourite so far. But I thought I was going to be quitting the warrior playthrough quite early, and
is that
we're still going. So we're still going.
You won't get away from me.
See, this is the problem. He phase changes when you get your stun up.
Rage all you want, beast.
Okay, so far we're there. He's going to do his spinny attack in here. We got to be watch out for.
Break!
Ow. There we go.
One less danger to threaten our home.
Glad you like the warrior. I'm surprised most people don't like the slow melee. So far, I prefer the two-handed mace with the slow, like evade, get behind, massive strike, and then keep doing that, stun him, then pull off your stun combo. So that I'm okay with. Gear is definitely the biggest part of why I don't... yeah, and I'm rolling with some really good gear, right? It's a lot of fun, just hard to get into starting out proper gear. It's random, but the warrior probably has the best voice actor. Do you know what?
My satchel is full.
I not 100% agree with that, because it does sound okay, but I really like the mercenary. Just because he runs around the place going, moron, which I find quite amusing. But that aside, I definitely see where you're coming from with that.
Hello.
I just find the mercenary funny.
I accept.
Which is probably more about the voice lines than the voice actor. Right. Armor, energy, shield. Okay. Select disenchantment.
Goodbye.
Yeah. So far, it's not terrible, right? It's not as bad as I was expecting. Right, what was I going to do? So I've got to that. I've got to the 40% increased melee against heavy stunned. So now I need to come around here and do AoE for the bone shatter. Break, 25% increased armor and 16% AoE. And 8% increased AoE. So this is all to try and boost the bone shatter. And I am following a bit of a guide on this, like a mini guide. Like, I wouldn't say it's like the best, most efficient thing out there, but it's just helping me because I don't know anything about warriors, and melee is not my comfort zone. Given how the warrior's going so far, I would say that the sorceress is the class I've struggled the most with, and I'm struggling with getting bum rushed by a swarm of mobs. I just can't cast quick enough and do enough damage. That was the issue I was having with Geonor, but I've just noticed that even with the... I mean, I'm hoping that now I've got Arc, which is a tier 5 ability, that will massively help. But we'll see. We'll see. Because the Arc should definitely help me deal with multiple mobs. And combine that with the Raging Spirits and Spark, I'm hoping that I can deal with those more. But yeah, so far I'd say that I found the Sorceress the hardest. You're surprised the Mercenary is the character you struggled the most with? See, for me, I found I'm rolling like this double shot with the high impact or high velocity, I don't know, whatever it's called. I played the Mercenary yesterday, and we one-shot count Geonor, and it felt easy. So the Mercenary I'm not having any issues with. Even the Monk has much easier time. That's interesting. I mean, I'll be putting up, obviously, my Mercenary Count Geonor fight on YouTube soon, and that seemed to go really easy. They're about following guides. So I'm not going for the best possible build. I'm just trying to learn how some of the skills interact. I would have had no idea about the way the stun build up interacts with bone shatter, that interacts with earthquake and the totem. So I'm not trying to go for a meta build. I'm just trying to understand how the skills interact. And it was the same with the sorceress, because I was like, what am I doing wrong after not yesterday, day before? And it's more about trying to learn how the skills interact and going, I need to follow this exact path. But because the warrior for me is the one I feel least comfortable with, I wanted a little bit of advice to not have a massively terrible time. Okay. Cool.
So, wow, something's pleased.
This is ominous.
So we've got level 4 skill gem. So I think we just need to upgrade now because we've got the Infernal Cry, we've got the Shockwave Totem. So let's upgrade Bone Shatter now because that's one that we use quite a lot. So yeah, and Mace Strike are up to 128 DPS, which at this level I don't think is too bad. So right, where is Freythorn? What's the betting? There's no checkpoint by Freythorn, is there? No, of course there's not. Right, off we go. You'll find some good builds, but never the best possible stuff. Really cool. But yeah, like I say, for me, it's more about just trying to... Because I've never, you know, I said I dipped a toe in. I paid a witch for like 2 or 3 hours in PoE 1. That was it. So it's more just about understanding some of the interactions. And I know PoE 1 is different from PoE 2, but there are some things that are kind of done similar, right? So it's just more understanding that. There is a checkpoint. Why didn't it show up on the map? Cool. Right. So this is probably going to be coming up to the toughest fight so far, in my view, which is going to be the King in the Mist. I guess one of the things that's been the most challenging with the warrior is the need to be in melee and so much crap on the floor. Like, every time I seem to fight a mob, they're dropping shit on the floor. And because you have to be in melee, that can be a bit more of a challenge. Who are you? Why have you come here? Always poisoned. That's lovely. Can I not bone shatter this mob? Man, I couldn't bone shatter that mob. That was interesting. Okay, here we go. This is the where we're going to get mobbed, so we'll see how we do. Didn't seem too bad, to be honest.
That voice. What sinister shadow lurks here?
God, please.
That didn't seem too bad. So after we completed the warrior to the end of Act 1, we've got to do the monk, and then we'll have done every class to complete Act 1. And then as it currently stands, I'll probably be pushing the ranger forward then as much as I can. And the ranger will probably become my main at that point. Oh, you weak. Teleported on me. I mean, that literally, I'm hitting them once with the normal mace attack, once with Bone Shatter, and we're just obliterating them, and then doing a massive AoE with it. It's pretty good. of shit on the floor, right? Ugh. There we go. Let's make sure all this is clear. Oh man, we got... Oh, an essence. Okay. Right next to an altar. Okay, here we go.
Fear will best you!
Ow. There we go. What I don't like is the fact that rolling slam can be interrupted just by like a hit. That's the one thing I'm not so keen on at the moment with rolling slam. Like you're trying to do it and you just like get hit and then it just interrupts it, which is a bit of a shame. Let's try and do this essence then. Ow. Regal Orb, Essence.
Fortune favors me.
Oh, okay, right. Nice. If you're using Rolling Slam, you can use it again in another direction mid-roll. Yeah, it's not that. It's that you get the mobs around you, and of course, I use Rolling Slam just for like the big packs, just to give me a bit of mobility. But when you got these big packs around you, like one little hit just seems to interrupt it. That's the issue.
How can I?
Sorry, these are just some odds and I will treasure it.
Okay.
Stay safe, if you can.
And we got an essence. Essences. I don't even know what these are for yet, but we got one. We got a few essences since we've been playing, but we'll find out what they're for later, I guess. Both of those items had sockets, which is nice. Can you hit him? He's like sat there going, like, hit him.
Break!
All these people throwing shit. I think the good thing is at the moment we're stacking so much armor, it's giving us pretty good defense. With 70% damage reduction, it's pretty nice. But I don't think that's going to mean much against the King in the Mist, because most of his damage is magic, right? Nice. Okay. Slap, slapperoo. So far, solid.
Hammer and anvil!
Sweet. Oh, let's kill you before I, Oh, another one of these. Right. So we're going to come up here. We're going to get some more melee damage. And then I want to come up here because I want to try and get the skill speed. Because that should help us. So that's where we're going first. If I understand the mechanics correctly. Not sure that I do, but I think that's how it works. Because a lot of the things we do are like quite slow. My God. There we go. Cool. Alright, here we go for the last. It should be the last altar. See, like I'm trying to get some distance to then rolling slam. But I can't get the distance. I hate. This is the one bit of the map that I hate.
Break!
If I can get one rolling slam off, then normally I can get a bone shatter. There we go. I just need to get, if I can get one rolling slam, normally there's a mob left that I can bone shatter. Once I can bone shatter, we can just, that's when we can clear all the mobs really, really well. Let's get rid of these before we do this guy. I missed the heavy start. That's a bit of a shame.
No challenge. I've no more room.
Oh, no more room. We're gonna head back. We do collect everything, sell everything. You're talking to someone who's playing Warren. He says the way he deals with that is basically just a dodge out of the roll. There might be a way to make it uninterruptible, but I don't know how. Okay. Because at the moment,
Quickly.
I'm just trying to get enough distance that I can then do it and not get interrupted. Because it's when you get swarmed, right? It's one of the things I actually find hardest. You know, I find that really hard with the sorceress, and I'm finding that really hard with.
I will treasure.
Well, not really hard with the warrior. We're doing definitely better with the warrior, but it's when you get swarmed so much, you know. And of course, it's how you get out of that situation. And at the moment, I'm just trying to do that by dodge rolling to get enough distance to get one rolling slam off. If I can get one rolling slam off, then I know I can get a bone shatter. Try to do it in a direction away, then change direction into them. That's an interesting take. I like that. That's good. That's nice. Okay. That could work. So we rolling slam away on the first one and then turn back on the second. Interesting. Didn't think about that one. Right, we nearly cleared the map. I'm a bit of an OCD. I do like to clear my maps. I think it's just a habit thing where you just want to clear all the fog on a map. Like, there's so many games where that's like the main thing, right? Clear all the fog on the map. I just like have to do it. The only time I don't is if like I ended up getting dragged away and I come back and the time has passed and the map's respawned. Right, that's the boss. You def feel that. You don't do it when speed leveling, but end game you do it all the time. Man, I'm not much of a speed leveler. I've always been one, like, even when I had like when I played WoW, right? I mained a warlock, but I had every class max level. And even when I was doing all those other classes to max level, I played it like through completely. It's like I've been playing a game called Once Human, and you have the option to skip the story when you do the next playthrough on the next season, and I end up doing the whole thing all over again just because I like doing the playthroughs. I love sort of following stories and quest lines and all that sort of stuff, so you know, I'll just keep doing them. So this is the boss that is going to be interesting. I think this is going to be the hardest one we've done so far, especially because he's got the second phase. He's going to get all his health back. It's going to be a longish fight. So we got to make sure that we get careful with our damage. I think we're going to have to be smart with our stuns, because one of the things I do get a bit damaged tunnel vision, and that's when I get caught out.
Destroy this before it goes any further. Shatter!
So yeah, I do get caught out because I'm like so focused on DPSing, and then I get caught out by some ability. So I think I'm gonna have to be aware of that. It's gonna be a long fight. Here we go. All right, where are those witches? That's all we need. Man, there's another witch somewhere. Where's the other fucking witch? There it is. Is there another witch? I teleported. Jesus, this guy's got some bloody... Need that down. Oh, that was not good. Why can't I bone shatter him? Ah, okay, we did it that time. Oh, phase 2. Oh, he's got the bloody thing on me. Run away! No! Is he unbone shatterable? I hope not. Jesus. I'm sure he was heavy stun. He was stun primed or whatever they call it. I couldn't bone shatter him. How the hell do I get that? Is there another totem up that I can't see? No.
No chance!
Oh shit. He's stood in all that shit. I need to pull him away. Get away from all those purple things. Nice. You'll like this game then. The devs add things like the campaign every update. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I didn't, when I first started playing Once Human, I didn't think I was going to enjoy doing seasonal stuff. So I've never done it before. I've only ever played MMO stuff in persistent worlds like that, in that type of game. But I've actually really enjoyed the seasonal stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm really looking forward to the other acts as well.
I will treasure it.
No. Get rid of all that for now.
It seems
I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff, but I do have a lot of gear in my stash that I saved for Warrior. Seems like it's a little hard, but it is possible to stun him. Yeah, we did get... So the first time I got the heavy stun, the glowing thing on his head, that came up and I bone shattered and it didn't work. And then the second time, and this is in phase 2, phase 1 was fine.
Thank you.
And the second time in phase 2 that we got the little glowing thing on his head, it actually worked. So I don't know what happened. Oh. Well, this is uneventful. I mean, I could get that from a monk when I do a monk. That could be interesting. It's got a lot of stats. Do you know what? I'm going to get that from my monk. I've got 460 remaining. Holy shit. Let's get that for the sockets. Okay, move you. That for the sockets. Right, and then I've got to do this, which is my spirit gem. What are we going for? So, magma barrier. So that's shield, which I don't want to do. Scavenge plating. Uses fragments of scavenged armor from enemies to bolster your own. Okay. Herald of Ash. That sounds cool. Explosion radius. While active, enemies you sufficiently overkill with attacks will cause an explosion that ignites nearby enemies. I already know that's what I want. That sounds cool.
Flame of the Forge!
Flame of the Forge. Cool. I love the way it goes. Raw. So that's so, like, makes me feel like Conan or something, you know.
Greetings.
Cool.
Sorry, I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
Get rid of the shield,
like
get rid of the scepter, get rid of the body armor. That I'm keeping for the monk.
It seems shadows haunt us both.
Okay. And there we are. We got any other gear that's become available? Not really. A lot of monk stuff left now. No, that's level 16. Oh, we got that, which I don't really need, but we'll have a look at it compared to... I just don't think I'm going to want to replace this in the short term, because everything's percentage increase, so that should be fine. Okay. Well, that 3 hours, 23 minutes to go from the beginning to completing King of the Mists, 100% clearing every single map, not speedrunning. That's got to be one of my fastest clears. I did it with Warrior. Now, fully geared Warrior, like I said, so I've actually enjoyed the playthrough. I do feel like I'm over-geared because I've got so much good gear for the Warrior. So I think if I was playing without having any of that gear and I was just doing what I'd picked up off the ground as my first character, I think it would have been way harder just because of how slow it would have been to kill those bosses. I'm just not sure I could make sure I play perfectly and evade every time. So that would have been way harder. And if I'd never fought the bosses before and didn't know the mechanics, that would have been way harder. So enjoyed playing the Warrior. I don't think I'd want to main a Warrior. I still think the Ranger and the Mercenary are going to be my favourites, with the Ranger being the best. And I'm most comfortable range DPS. But the Warrior was fun. It was fun. When you've got some gear like that, I mean, it smashes, and it really makes you think. I actually feel like I think more about the boss abilities with the Warrior as well, because the Ranger, I just kind of stay as far away as I can, avoid most of things. Like, as soon as he does melee, I'm just dodge rolling and he just spamming the arrows. Whereas this, I really feel like I have to get my timings a lot better on. So, yeah, it's been good. I think, when a new season rolls in, I don't think I'm going to start with the Warrior. I do think that, but I do like having this stash, right? And that's good. So I can play my Ranger, play my Mercenary, get some gear, and then roll a Warrior, which is what I like to do. I am an out-aholic through and through. I will play every single class. So we're going to wrap it up here. This is a shorter stream than normal. It's because I have to get up stupidly early in the morning because I've got a really important meeting and I've got a bit of distance to travel. So, normally we play later, but today I actually have to. It's a big meeting I have to do tomorrow. So I need to get that done. We may stream over the weekend, but definitely streaming Monday next week. Expecting it to be a long stream on Monday next week because it is... I'm on holiday on the Monday, so expect a long stream where I'm going to finish the Warrior to Count Geonor to Act 1, roll a Monk, get that complete to Act 1, and then we'll have done every single class to Act 1. So it's cool. It's cool. New season will also probably be new class. Yeah, looking forward to that. Man, I tell you, by the time they've got all the classes in the game, I'm going to be screwed because I'm going to have to max level these things every bloody season just because that's what I want to do. But yeah, loving the game, loving PoE 2, man. I can't get enough of the game. Having not really been into ARPGs, never really played PoE, the first one. I dabbled in Diablo. I own Last Epoch, but not played it. But I'm loving this. This is amazing. So, but there is next week. There'll be more PoE, but I do have a new season of Once Human, big patch, hard mode, new season with Blood Moon. So there's definitely going to be some Once Human. My season will have ended. So I will be starting a new one, a new server, and Blood Moon is brand new content, so I do want to do that. World of Tanks also has done a big patch with a new battle pass. I'm probably going to do most of that offline, though, to be fair. So yeah, I'm expecting plenty of PoE 2 and Once Human next week and over the following weeks as well. You'll be in Monday night. Might end up checking out Once Human stream too sometime. Sure, yeah, no worries. Once Human's a great game, love it. 5 seasons into Once Human now, and it's been out a year, and we complete everything every time. So we're cracking in with that game. So feel free to drop in. Love having guys in, having a chat. It's great. It makes it so much more interesting to stream when you've got people to talk to, and always appreciate your help and your tips. It does make a big difference. Like when you said about the dodge rolling, the rolling slam away and then back, I never even considered that. So stuff like that is invaluable. It's great. So it massively helps. Really appreciate it. So thanks very much for watching. Thanks for being with us. Also, thanks for being with us, the guys that have been watching on YouTube as well. We stream on both YouTube and Twitch. And as always, content going up every day on YouTube, which is episodes from the Twitch VODs. And also the current series running is Company of Heroes. So that series, which is recorded offline, is also running. So thanks for watching. Have a great night. I will definitely see you on Monday. And look forward to some more PoE, and let's finish off this warrior, because it's been fun so far. You've been watching The Ghost Owl. Have a great night. Marshall Master Wu, Caliber Zero, Mauser, thanks for being with us.